Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't ignore that. My name is Jenny Banifo, and today you'll be experiencing this kind of unique Ninja kind of tutorial. Anyways, first of all, I'm doing my eyeshadow. I already went ahead doing my eyebrows off camera. So my eyeshadow, I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow using the classic blush palette, and I'm using the orange one, and I'm just blending and blending and blending, making sure there are no harsh lines. As you can see, this get fine though. Anyways, you'll be hearing more of anyways because I love saying anyways. So I'm just blending, and I'm still blending. I'm basically blending. Anyway, let me just talk a little bit about myself. My name is Jenny Mbanifu, and this is my first tutorial on YouTube. So if you're watching, please, I'm begging you, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be experiencing, like, I'm not saying that my channel is going to be like the bomb, the best, but at least it's going to have a little bit of like jokes into it. Yeah, so you're going to like have fun. And it's going to be a bit long because I talk too much, and during the tutorial you'll be seeing that I'm actually talking to someone because I cannot stay alone in a place for up to 30 minutes without talking. Anyway, I went back with the wineish pinkish kind of look from the palette, from the same blush palette. I think it's wine. It should be wine. So I'm just adding it to my crease. And yeah, and I'm still blending. I'm blending, and I'm still blending. Anyways again. So yeah, this channel is going to be about makeup. We're going to have a little bit of rants about different things happening in my society, basically things happening to girls, most especially. Because people tend to say I'm a feminist, but I don't think I am, though. But I'm definitely going to be talking a lot about girls. Yeah. So I'm still blending my eyes, though, and they are not looking as how I want it to look. But it's going to all come together when everything is together. That's when I apply my second eyeshadow and all that stuff. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm still blending though. I added more of the color because I wasn't enjoying it. It wasn't looking like what I wanted, so I had to add more and more of pink. In fact, I think I used all the blush this thing in that palette because I kept blending and blending and blending. So I went in with a clean brush, and I just was blending it out, making it look clean, smooth. So I went with my House of Tara eyeshadow base, the white one. Anyway, I have a little of House of Tara palettes. You would actually be seeing more of them because it's a Nigerian brand and they have good products. It's not like they have good products, but I actually enjoy their products because I feel I'm promoting my country. Because people like to buy things from outside the country. So I just like to buy things in Nigeria, like products that Nigerians made, even Ababoy itself. Ha ha ha. Anyways, I noticed that with this eye base, it's usually too creamy and the shadow doesn't stick to it properly. So I always add a powder to it. So that's what I'm basically doing. I'm using like a white powder to actually add to the top of the base before I add my main lead color. But I made a mistake, so I'm going back to correct it. Where did she go? She's here. She went to pick up a brush. So yeah, I'm using a flat brush and I'm going to spray it first because that House of Tara Margaret Apple palette is usually too thick. Not too thick, too dry. Do you understand? So I need something to make it like stick to the brush. So I'm going to be using those two pinks, but first of all going to start with the light one first. I'm going to start with the light one. I'm going to add put it at the top of my lid. Man, I'm really scared. You guys need to see the way I'm shaking right now. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. I know I'm going to laugh at myself when I watch this voiceover, but it's actually like the funny voiceover kind of thinking. Anyways, I'm just patting it to my lid. Yeah, I'm just patting it to my lid. That's the lighter pink from the House of Tara Margaret Apple palette. That is actually what I'm holding. And yeah, it's a bit like dusty, but and don't mind my background though. I have been trying to do something nice, but my next video you're actually going to see like something different, and even my brows itself, the one is bigger than the other. Like, it's so funny. But my next video you're going to see like a different whole me, because this is actually like a try and error kind of process. Then I went in with my Miss Rose palette. This is like my first palette ever. I've had this palette for like 4 years, so I'm using the black of it. Ignore my facial expressions. So I'm using the dark one. Why I actually like that black, because I could actually add something to it and it would blend. Like, I would add, like, later on I'll add a purple shadow and it will look like a dark pink kind of thing. And it's that's one thing I like about this Miss Rose palette. Unlike my Morphe palettes, that once I put the black is black, and once I add any other color to it, it's going to change it differently. And me, I like to mix. So I actually added purple. As you can see, it's actually looking kind of pinkish kind of thinking. I don't know how to explain it, but it was getting to where I wanted it to be, and I was actually happy with the outcome of this shadow. It's actually amazing. You should actually get, I think it's out of stock already, because like when I went to look for it, because there was a particular brown I actually like in this palette, and when I went to the market to actually find that palette, I couldn't find it. So maybe if you're lucky, you could actually find it. But I love that palette so much, and they are all matte palette shadows. They are really matte and they're just amazing. Anyway, okay, so I'm just blending. Blending is the key. As Shayla will say, blending is the key. You gotta blend that thing out. Oh God, I'm shouting. Okay. I don't know what to say. So I'm actually just adding more pink to the lid with the same this thing I added. So I'm just blending and blending and blending and blending and blending. And see, I'm talking. I can't stay in a place for up to 30 minutes without talking to somebody. Like, I will feel like the world is coming to an end. So I have to talk. And yeah, you will see more of this talking girl. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, though. Please. Oh, Biko. Okay. Oh. So, Watago. I'm just, I'm Igbo, by the way. I'm blending it. I'm blending, I don't want harsh lines on my eyes. So I'm going to go in with my Revolution palette, the blush palette. And I'm using that shimmery pink, and I'm going to add it to my lid so that it could give me this glittery effect, because I'm still going to cut my crease with a rose gold glitter I got from the market. It doesn't have a name, so that's why I said a rose gold glitter, because I gave it the name. So yeah, I just added that light pink so that it can give me that effect when I take my pictures. Unfortunately, I did not take any good picture that I like for this video, but I would actually post it on my Instagram for you guys to see. So I'm actually just using this brush to actually cut my crease. I mixed the glitter with the Ben Now glitter glue. It's actually the best anyway. So the Duo glue, I don't like it, but this I love it, and it's just 4,500. You guys, you need to get it. Anyway, I'm just, cutting my crease. Cut it. Gosh, it's already coming through. Like, you could see from my face that I was happy with what I was doing. Like, you can see. So I made a mistake as usual, and I corrected it with my brush, the one I used for the Revolution palette, the blush palette. Now it's time for the skin. So I dehydrated my skin with rose water and gelatin. I mixed it inside that bottle. You'll be seeing more of that bottle, trust me. Then I corrected my face with my LA Girl Pro Corrector, the green one, unfortunately, because I couldn't find my orange one. But it will come together, trust me. And then my foundation is what is my foundation? Okay, I'm using the Black Opal True Color in Beautiful Bronze. That is actually my shade. When I got it, it was actually light for me, but you can see it's actually my shade here. I'm actually surprised. What did I do? Anyway, so I'm just buffing the foundation into my face. As you can see, it's coming through. Like, can you see how this... Okay, I didn't tell you guys, I actually prepped my face with number 7, the foundation base, and also classic foundation base. I love the classic foundation base because it gives me this, like, glowy kind of thing in, and as you can see, my skin is actually looking really, really, really glossy. Should I use glossy? But it's looking the way I want it to look. It's looking natural. It's not looking like I packed foundation onto my skin. And I don't like packing foundation onto my skin because I hate thick foundations. It's not like I hate thick foundations. I just feel like if it is too much on my face, I will feel too heavy. So if your foundation is too thick, you should get a lighter one or look for something that would make it feel light. Because when your foundation is actually thick, you would feel heavy every single time. So I am highlighting my face with LA Girl Pro Conceal in Cool Tan. This was actually my first time of trying Cool Tan because it wasn't actually my first time, but it was actually my first time I enjoyed it. Because the very first time I actually used it was looking ashy, but now it's actually looking like something. Not something. I've actually been using this thing ever since I used it for this video. Like, I really love Cool Tan right now. That is my go-to. Then I am blending. I first of all blend with my beauty blender before I go back with my foundation brush and then just blend everything through. That is what I actually do to give me this flawless and then, natural looking highlights jigger, because I don't want the demarcation, the lines, all those lines that we see on, we Nigerian makeup artist faces. I'm not going to call names anyway. So I am using white powder. I know I may sound cheap or I may look cheap, but it goes for me. I actually prefer it to Laura Mercier. It's not like I don't like Laura Mercier. I feel it's so expensive and so overrated. When you could actually use white powder, you could use Johnson's, but I prefer this one because it gives me this kind of effects that I actually like. So yeah, I actually started using the name of the powder is Get Me. It's actually very nice. I used it for a period of time until I actually changed. Don't worry, my next tutorial, you guys are going to see a whole different Jennifer. Yeah, my full name is Jennifer, but I prefer Jenny. So yeah, I'm just setting my face. I'm not baking, I'm setting my face. Back then, I used to only just set, I don't used to bake, but now I am the baker of the, So I usually put my blush before setting my whole face. I don't know. I used to feel that blush was too one kind. And as a makeup artist, you have to use blush. Because when you don't use blush for some of your clients, they would ask you why you're not using blush. So I usually put my blush way before I set my face. This video is a bit long and a bit short for me because I do a lot of things. So yeah, I'm actually just setting my face with my Milani powder in warm. I am now using medium, but in this video I used warm. I don't know why I used warm, but I used warm. Anyways, I told you guys you would hear this anyways, way. Anyways, I'm just like, buffing the powder into my skin. Can you see what that rose water is doing to my face? It's making me look flawless. Not only making me look flawless, it's making me feel flawless because I can see my face and I know that, yes, I am feeling so good. Oh my gosh. So I am going to be using that highlighter. Oh, no. This blush palette is actually the best I've actually gotten so far. It might be expensive, but it's actually worth it. Can you see that glow? Can you see that glow? Well, guys, that glow is crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, we've come to the end of the tutorial because my camera died and I didn't record the lipstick parts. But I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. I'll be expecting to see you guys in my next tutorial. Please call a friend, tell a friend to come watch my tutorial. I would see you guys. Bye-bye.